Welcome to Run It Back Philly. DJ Eastwood doesn't need your mother***ing intro.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top.
I'm going to go full conspiracy theory here. I really am. And I need you guys to listen to this and, give me your opinions in the comments if you want to, in the chat. Scott Foster is the NBA hitman, okay? The NBA lost money for 2 seasons. They lost money on a whole bunch of... They lost money on a lot of stuff that had to do with election season. And then right after that, COVID happened and locked them down. They lost a lot of money. All right. This is a business. This is a major, major, major corporation. TNT alone pays $1.2 billion a year to televise NBA games. If you don't think after 2 seasons of losing money that the NBA as a business does not have departments of analysts crunching numbers with a plan to get them back in the green in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you're lying to yourself. So what you're witnessing right now in the NBA, I didn't watch the Nuggets and Warriors game, but people told me there was a lot of questionable calls on the Warriors in that game that prevented a sweep. Scott Foster was the head referee in the Sixers-Raptors game the other night that would have been a sweep. And I want to show you what I mean when I say Scott Foster is the NBA hitman. It's very simple to point out what happens in an NBA game when the NBA is trying to avoid a sweep. Here's what's going to happen when the NBA is trying to avoid a sweep. It's very simple. One team is going to get all the calls. The other team is not going to get any calls. On top of that, the other team is going to get called for a bunch of offensive fouls that go in the stat sheet as turnovers with very, very little contact. I witnessed so many things in that game. Tobias Harris, specifically, I wish I would have went and found the clip of that. Tobias Harris posting up, offensive foul. I'm not saying the NBA is scripted. I am saying quite clearly in perfect English, the NBA for the next couple of seasons is going to avoid sweeps as much as they possibly can because they lose millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars when it happens. Just one extra game in a series makes an NBA team $2 million just at the gate sales. This is not that crazy of a conspiracy theory. It's really not. Yes, Nets money line tonight, but easy money. Easy money. There's going to be so many calls for the Nets, and there's going to be so many non-calls for the Celtics. Just watch it happen. Anyway, we can come to this conclusion by just looking at the free throw disparity in the first 4 games of the Sixers-Raptors playoff series, because I got a question for you guys. All right? Has either team, the Raptors or the 76ers, changed the way that they've played the game at any point in this series? No. The only thing that changed in this series was how each game was officiated. Now check it out. The free throws in game 1, when the game was called probably the most open, the most even, the most I'm just calling fouls that I see happening. The Sixers shot 32. Wait, that's free throw 10. The Sixers shot 34 free throws. The Raptors shot 23. Okay. And why is that? Why did the Sixers shoot 12 more free throws than the Raptors in the first game of the series? because the Philadelphia 76ers have the most dominant force in the NBA, who's constantly asserting himself under the rim and drawing contact. That's just going to happen. I'm not going to get into the whole like, oh, Embiid's nothing if you take the free throws away. You have to foul him. So the Sixers shoot 34 free throws, the Raptors shoot 23. Pascal had 5. Now let's go to game 2. Game 2, the Sixers win by 15 points. The Sixers shoot 30 free throws. The Raptors shoot 12. The Sixers shot 30 free throws in that game. The Raptors shot 12. Joel Embiid, who was again under the basket the entire game, forcing his physical presence on defenders, drawing contact, shot 14 free throws. Sixers shot 30. The Raptors shot 12. Pascal Siakam shot 7. Their only player pretty much who's going to, at times, go hard to the rim and force contact. Shot 7 free throws. You can pretty much predict what's going to happen here as we move on. Game 3, the officiating starts to change slightly. Joel Embiid only shot 9 free throws in Game 3. I do not believe he was any less physical in Game 3 than he was in Game 1 or Game 2. He still put up 33 points, 13 rebounds, and hit a game-winning fadeaway three-pointer at the buzzer. Take away his free throws, and he's nothing. The Sixers shot only 20 free throws in that game. The Raptors shot 18. So that game was called a lot more evenly. Pascal Siakam had a disappearing act, did not assert himself at all in this game, and shot 0 free throws in 48 minutes. Now you know where we're going to go with Game 4, right? Because it's pretty obvious, right? After what I just covered in Game 1, 2, and 3, it's pretty obvious what I'm about to show you in Game 4. In Game 4, the Philadelphia 76ers, who, again, I don't believe changed anything about their philosophy. I don't think Joel Embiid started playing less physical. I don't think anything changed besides this. The Sixers shoot 25 free throws. The Toronto Raptors shoot 35. Oh, that's random, isn't it? Wow. How convenient that Pascal Siakam went from 6 free throws in Game 1, 7 in Game 2, 0 in Game 3, to 15 in Game 4, the sweep game. How convenient, right? That's all I'm saying. I mean, come on, bro. What's more obvious than that? What is more obvious than that? How could anything be more obvious? The NBA is not even hiding it anymore. They are not allowing sweeps. Joel Embiid shot 9 free throws. You're telling me the most dominant player in the NBA who forced his physicality under the rim every single game in this series so far shot 9 free throws, and Pascal Siakam suddenly shot 15. The Raptors suddenly shot 10 more free throws than the 76ers, with who being a dominant force that's creating contact under the rim?